And can you just give us a little bit of a preview as far as how you're feeling about the season and just give us a generic preview of where you guys are at right now?
I'm really excited about it. I think we've had, some really good weeks of practice, a lot of young guys, new guys that we're working in. We have a good mix of guys that we're returning, especially on the perimeter. I'm excited about it. I think every day is a learning experience for everyone. Trying to keep them all focused and with the same goal, and that's to try to get better every single day. We got 3 freshmen that are definitely going to step in and contribute, trying to work them in and help them to understand, what Temple basketball is all about. But we got good leadership in Tiana, and Fee's trying to come around and be a leader, as well as Erica. But we're going to expect a lot from, our older guys. I call them older, but some of them are only sophomores. But we're going to expect them to do a lot. I don't want to put a lot of pressure on the freshmen, the pressure that Fee had on her. But we definitely want them to come in and contribute. But we're really looking forward to, starting next Friday. But our biggest thing is we got to make sure that we play a style that's capable for us to win. And right now, we're probably going to go smaller. We don't really have a lot of depth at the post position. So we're going to have to play with 4 guards and try to really get at people on the defensive end and, beat people off the dribble. But we're really looking forward to it.
Speaking a little bit about Tiana, she's the lone senior this year. What is her role exactly? Is it more of a leadership role? Is it more of a silent leader? I know she's kind of been very vocal over the years. Can you just talk to me a little bit about what her role in particular is going to be?
Well, Tiana definitely wouldn't be a silent leader. That's just not in her makeup. But she's a natural-born leader. From the time she stepped on campus, that was one of the reasons why I recruited her, because I loved what she was all about. And she's been a great leader for us. She's trying to, show guys the way, what it's all about. But more than being a leader, she's going to have to step up and score some points for us. She's going to have to be that emotional person, just making sure that she's calm. Sometimes she wants to win so bad that she gets frustrated, and we just got to make sure that she keeps a level head and, have her best year. I think she wants that too. She wants to get into postseason. She wants to get to the NCAA tournament. But we want to make sure that she goes out on top. And I think she's going to have a great year for us this year.
Great. How does having 15 nationalized or nationally televised games, what does that do for the program as far as recruiting? What does that do for the ladies as far as the exposure that they'll get maybe moving on after Temple? What does that kind of do for the program?
It's great for us, to be on television, to have, recruits watching, other prospective student athletes, and for their families to see them. That's a big deal because, not everyone gets to come to the game. So the fact that you can watch us on TV and, put our mark out there, let people know what Temple is all about, and hopefully that'll spark some more interest to people all across the country to maybe want to come and be a part of it.
Great. The women were picked to finish 4th in the conference. Last year they were picked 9th and finished 5th. What is the 4th place pick for you guys? What does that kind of do for you? Is it motivating? Were you guys excited? You're like, oh, they picked us 4th. What does that kind of do for the program?
It is different. Last year we used it as motivation because we knew we weren't, the second to last team in the conference. So we used it as motivation. Well, now we're in a position where people expect us to do well, so that's a different type of pressure now. But I think it's good for us. And yeah, we're picked to finish 4th, but that's not to say that that's where we want to end up. We want to be the very best. But it's good motivation for us too, and it just shows that there's a little bit more respect for us and what we did last year. People, coaches around the league noticed that and noticed what we have coming back and think highly of us.
Thank you. Last question. You had 2 players graduate, 4 players left by choice. A lot of the players that I spoke to the other day said that the dynamic is completely different in the team. It's so much more family this year, and it's so much more tight in a unit. Can you just talk to me a little bit about what the dynamic is in the locker room right now and how the dynamic is going to hold with you guys transpiring throughout the season?
I think that's probably why I think we're all excited about the season, because they are a unit. They are a family. When things transpire on the court, it stays on the court. And, they talk about what's bothering them. Everybody's not going to have a great day, but when it's over, they discuss it and they move on. And that's probably been the biggest thing. And the reason why they're so close is because they know that they can confront whomever, whatever, at any time and get something positive back. And they really do enjoy being around each other, and that's indicative because off the court they always want to hang out, and that's really good for us because, like I said, we are really young, and for them to be together and stay together all the time through good or bad is something that's going to definitely pay its toll down the end.
Well, thank you for taking the time out. And that's everything from Pearson McGonigal Hall. I'm Tanya Hubbard.